This is what KOC. This is the title of this article written by Michael David Smith. Shout out to him. And it was published February 7th. So listen, so Sam Darnold, this is what KOC is saying. Sam Darnold has earned the right to be a free agent. Well, keep talking. We'll keep talking, right? So I agree with that. Let's get in more detail, right, about this article, what KOC is saying. So what did KOC say about that guy, Sam Darnold? You know what I mean? Was potentially a MVP of the season because he was absolutely amazing. And it would have been a very big debate if we would have went into Detroit and beat the brakes off of them. And that guy, Sammy D, threw for like 400 yards and 4 touchdown passes. It didn't plan out the way we wanted it to plan out. But if he would have done that, and we was, see, I don't want to say what if we was going to be 15-2 and got the first seed throughout the playoffs, he would have had a chance. I'm not going to say he would have won the MVP because, and shout out to Josh Allen. Josh Allen did win the MVP, well deserved. But I'm just saying it was a debate, bro. That's all I'm saying. So this is more detail. Vikings coach Kevin O Connell has offered a hint that his team will let quarterback Sam Darnold test free agency rather than franchise tag him. Shortly after winning the NFL's Coach of the Year award. Shout out to everybody in the building. I love that skull chant, baby. I love that, man. I love that horn, baby. And also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. Talk Fridays with your boy, Mike Sports Vibes. You know, yeah. So, shortly after he won that award, O'Connell told reporters that Darnold, who played for the Vikings on a 1-year contract last season, has earned the right to be a free agent. And this is his exact words, and I quote, right? Look, you guys know how I feel about Sam, O'Connell said via ESPN. He is a guy that we identified last year as somebody who could come in and be successful. Okay. And really, no matter where he was at before he arrived in his quarterback journey, it was about maximizing our time together. And that's exactly what they did, bruh. And I think we did that. And I think it was a very special year for Sam. And what that earned him is everybody in our league now thinks he's a bona fide, legitimate starting quarterback and can win a lot of football games, which is a fact if he's coached right and you got the right pieces around him. That's a fact. He won 14 of them in 2024. He's earned the right to be a free agent, but we will continue to have ongoing dialogue and discussions with him and his representation. So KOC is pretty much saying, right? Like, look, we're going to let you do your thing, man. We're going to let you shop the market. We're going to let you talk to a lot of teams. And if you feel like they're not giving you, and this is my opinion, this is in other words, if they feel like they're not giving you the right deal and you could possibly be under what we want to give you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of holes on this roster, you know. We're going to keep that dialogue. We're going to keep it open just in case you want to come back. But we're going to let you test that free agency market. And there's a lot of rumors of him going to the Raiders. That's like the number one rumor. That, I think, is going to actually happen. So we'll see what happens. But I love what KOC is saying because he ain't going to be ignorant and just be like, yo. He going to be like, he going to keep it real. But he ain't going to be like, man, we not worrying about Bull. We just worrying about J.J. McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to do all that because he did have a great season, Sam Darnold, and we wouldn't have had 14 wins if it wasn't for Sam Darnold. So I got to put respect on Sam Darnold's name. And this is also in the article what they're saying. They're saying if the Vikings wanted to prevent Darnold from leaving in free agency, they could put the franchise tag on him, but the franchise tag comes with a guaranteed salary that is expected to be a little over $40 million. No, we're going to have to hit them with the stop the cap. Stop. Hey, listen.
The cap.
Hey, listen.
Really? Stop The cap.
We not even going to think about that. We not going to think about the franchise tag unless we have a guarantee you're going to be traded. You know what I'm saying? Over $40 million for a quarterback in 2025, and the Vikings may simply think Darnold isn't worth that. That's what I'm thinking as well. Given that the Vikings spent a first-round pick on J.J. McCarthy, I can't wait to see J.J. to J.J. You'll know the vibes with that. Last year, they may also just think it's time to move on to their quarterback of the future. Darnold played better than most people expected for the Vikings, but back-to-back rough games and losses in the regular season finale in the wild card playoffs may have led the Vikings conclude that Darnold has already taken them as far as he can take them, that McCarthy is the quarterback who can take them even further, and that Darnold will be playing elsewhere in 2025. And I agree with absolutely everything, because I had a debate with people saying, like, say if Sam Darnold actually got us a dang on Super Bowl. This is another conversation. You know what I'm saying? But since he didn't win the last game of the season, which was one of the most amazing regular season games in NFL history to get that number one seed, two teams that are 14 wins, and you could have potentially got that number one seed by beating your division rivals and having and not to say we would have won the Super Bowl, right? Because just because you have home field advantage doesn't mean you're going to necessarily win the Super Bowl. Look at the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Not hating, I'm just stating. I'm not hating Lion fans. I'm just stating the obvious and the facts. Y'all lost in the first round, and mainly I think it's because of y'all injuries, but y'all still lost. You know what I mean? Next man up mentality. The Vikings had to do it, so everybody got to do it. And then he lost in the wild card game. In the wild card game, both defense and offense didn't play that good, but the adjustments that the defense made in the second half to shut down the Rams only scored one field goal in that second half. The first half, they scored 24 points, so the defense made adjustments. The offense didn't make enough adjustments, and if it wasn't for that one touchdown by T.J. Hawkinson, this would have been even more of a beatdown. It sucks that the season ended like that, but yeah, that's what happens, man. The playoffs is a one-game series, and that's just the bottom line about it. Shout out to Skull for Life Barber 1975. Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to my guy. We about to go to the next segment, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go to the next segment on Mike Sports Vibes Talk That Talk Friday.
Talk that
Sammy is gone,
talk.
bro. Thanks for He gone, bruh. We on the next segment, y'all. And I